Everyone faces obstacles. Whether you're pursuing a dream, building a career, or working on a personal goal, challenges are bound to appear. But here's the truth: while everyone faces obstacles, not everyone knows how to overcome them. Some people feel overwhelmed, others lose motivation, and many give up altogether. But you don't have to be one of them. Instead, you can become the type of person who sees obstacles not as roadblocks but as stepping stones. You can learn to thrive in the face of difficulty. In this video, we'll dive deep into the powerful, practical steps you can take to rise above setbacks and stay motivated. We'll explore proven strategies that successful people use to conquer their challenges, strategies you can begin to implement today. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with a set of tools that can help you not only face obstacles with confidence but also maintain your motivation, no matter what life throws at you. Together, we'll go through 5 key steps. Each of these steps has been chosen because it's both practical and effective. These aren't just ideas, they're actions you can take, techniques you can practice, and habits you can build. Our goal is simple: to empower you to move forward, to keep pushing, and to overcome any barrier in your path. As we go through these steps, we'll also focus on the mindsets that separate those who succeed from those who fall behind. Think about the people you admire most, the top achievers in any field. What sets them apart isn't that they have an easy path or that they avoid obstacles. Instead, it's how they think about their challenges, how they approach each setback, and the actions they take to keep moving forward. These people understand that obstacles are a part of life, not something to be avoided, but something to be learned from and even embraced. They see adversity as a chance to grow stronger and better. So, if you're ready to transform your mindset, if you're ready to build the habits that will help you rise above any obstacle, then keep watching. Let's dive into these 5 powerful steps to help you overcome obstacles and stay motivated on your journey to success. Step 1. Embrace a positive mindset. Let's begin with the foundation for overcoming any challenge: your mindset. Your mindset is essentially the lens through which you view the world and respond to the challenges in it. It determines whether you approach obstacles as insurmountable roadblocks or as opportunities to grow. When you have a positive mindset, you're not ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, you're choosing to see challenges as temporary and within your ability to overcome. It's about adopting a solution-focused approach rather than a problem-focused one. A positive mindset gives you a sense of control over your life. With it, you become proactive rather than reactive. Rather than feeling defeated by an obstacle, a positive mindset helps you ask, what can I learn from this and how can I move forward? Research has shown that people with a positive mindset are more resilient, less stressed, and often more successful because they see setbacks as part of the process, not the end of it. Mindset isn't something you're born with, it's a skill you can develop. Let's take the example of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became one of the best-selling authors of all time, Rowling faced enormous setbacks. She was a single mother struggling financially and had her first manuscript rejected by numerous publishers. She could have easily given up or let the rejections defeat her spirit. But instead, she used each rejection as motivation to improve her writing and as a reminder that her story was worth telling. Her positive mindset allowed her to persevere. Imagine if she had let the obstacles break her belief in herself and her work. The world would have missed out on one of the most beloved stories of our time. Her story reminds us that a positive mindset doesn't erase obstacles but helps us see beyond them. So how do you build this kind of positive mindset? It starts with small, consistent habits. One of the most powerful techniques is to practice daily affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, helping to reprogram your mind with constructive beliefs. You might feel skeptical at first, but science shows that affirmations can reshape the way you think about yourself and your abilities. Here's a simple practice each morning. Look in the mirror and say something empowering, like, I am capable of handling any challenge that comes my way, or every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. It might feel strange initially, but over time, these affirmations can shift your mindset from one of self-doubt to self-confidence. Another effective habit is to focus on gratitude. Try ending each day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for, even on difficult days. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's lacking or difficult to what's working and positive in your life. This simple practice rewires your brain to see the good even when things aren't going your way. It doesn't erase challenges but helps you keep them in perspective. By embracing a positive mindset, You're laying the groundwork for resilience. You're building a foundation that will support you through the challenges ahead. Remember, it's not the obstacles themselves that determine your success, but how you choose to face them. A positive mindset empowers you to see beyond your current difficulties and believe in your ability to overcome them. Step 2. Set clear, achievable goals. Now that you've started building a positive mindset, the next essential step is setting clear, achievable goals. Goals are powerful because they give you a sense of direction and purpose. They help you break down your dreams and ambitions into actionable steps, providing clarity about what you want and how you can achieve it. When you have clear goals, you're less likely to feel lost or overwhelmed because you have a roadmap guiding you forward, even when things get tough. Goals don't just keep you on track, they also boost your motivation. Knowing what you're working toward provides a reason to keep going, especially during challenging times. Think of goals as the fuel that powers your motivation engine when obstacles arise. Your goals remind you of what's at stake and why it's worth pushing through. Goals act as markers along your journey, helping you measure progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may be. Let's look at an example from the life of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan wasn't born a superstar, he had to work his way there. In high school, he was actually cut from the varsity basketball team. Many people would have seen that as the end of the road, but not Jordan. Instead, he set a clear goal to make the varsity team the following year. He didn't just hope to get better, he committed to a specific, achievable outcome. Every day he worked tirelessly toward that goal, practicing for hours, building his skills, and strengthening his mindset. He set specific goals for his physical training, his shooting accuracy, and his teamwork skills, which ultimately led to his success. Jordan's journey shows us that goal setting isn't just about having a dream, it's about defining a specific path to make that dream a reality. By breaking down his vision into clear, actionable goals, he transformed a setback into the foundation of a legendary career. His commitment to goal setting allowed him to push past obstacles that could have stopped him in his tracks. Now, how can you set goals in a way that boosts your chances of success? One of the best techniques is the SMART goal setting framework. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's go through each part of this framework so you can start setting your own powerful goals. Specific, start by making your goal as clear and precise as possible. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, try something specific like I want to run a 5K in under 30 minutes. The more detailed your goal, the easier it is to visualize and pursue. Measurable, your goal should include criteria that allow you to track your progress. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, measure your progress by tracking your running times, distance, or stamina. Measurable goals keep you motivated because you can see how far you've come. Achievable, while it's good to aim high, it's equally important to set goals that are within your reach. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration, so make sure your goals challenge you, but are realistic given your current resources, time, and energy. If running a marathon feels too daunting, start with a 5K. Relevant, your goals should align with your values and long-term vision. If a goal isn't personally meaningful, it will be harder to stay committed. Ask yourself, is this goal something that genuinely matters to me? Or am I pursuing it for someone else? The more relevant it is to your personal growth or aspirations, the more likely you'll stay motivated. Time-bound, every goal should have a deadline. Without a timeline, goals can drift and procrastination can set in. Set a specific date to reach your goal, whether it's 6 weeks, 6 months, or even a year from now. Having a clear end date helps you stay focused and builds a sense of urgency. Using the SMART framework brings structure to your goals, making them more actionable and motivating. For example, instead of a vague goal like I want to improve my career, a SMART goal would be I want to complete an online certification in my field within 3 months to boost my qualifications. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's much easier to tackle, and progress is clear at every step. Setting clear, achievable goals is like giving yourself a compass to navigate obstacles. When you know where you're going and have a roadmap in hand, challenges don't seem as overwhelming. By setting SMART goals, you give yourself a clear path forward and the motivation to overcome setbacks. Remember, your goals are what guide you through the storms of life. They give you direction, purpose, and most importantly, the motivation to keep moving forward. Step 3, break down the challenge into manageable steps. When faced with a big challenge or an ambitious goal, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. Sometimes the sheer size of the task can paralyze us, making us feel like it's impossible to achieve. That's why one of the most powerful strategies for overcoming obstacles is to break down the challenge into smaller, manageable steps. By taking one small step at a time, you make the journey feel achievable rather than intimidating. Think of it like climbing a mountain instead of focusing on the entire peak. Focus on reaching the next checkpoint, then the next, and eventually you'll find yourself at the summit. Breaking a large task into smaller pieces helps in two main ways. First, it gives you a sense of progress and momentum. Every small step you complete is a victory that moves you closer to your goal, boosting your motivation and confidence. It allows you to focus on the task in front of you rather than worrying about everything all at once. It helps you turn an overwhelming challenge into a series of steps you can handle one day at a time. Let's take a look at an example from history. Sir Edmund Hillary, the first person to successfully climb Mount Everest, along with Tenzing Norgay. Climbing Everest is an extraordinary challenge, one that seemed impossible for many. Hillary didn't start by focusing on the peak itself. Instead, he and his team broke down the climb into smaller, manageable stages, setting up base camps along the way. Each day's focus was not on the summit, but on reaching the next camp, adjusting to the altitude, and preparing for the next stretch. By breaking down the climb, Hillary and his team made each part of the journey manageable. The climb to the summit was filled with obstacles, from extreme weather conditions to limited oxygen at high altitudes. However, the small, consistent steps they took each day allowed them to make steady progress. Eventually, step by step, they achieved what was once considered unachievable. This story teaches us that when we approach any big goal as a series of smaller tasks, the impossible becomes possible. So how can you apply this strategy to your own goals and challenges? Here's a simple guide for breaking down a big goal into manageable steps. Define your end goal. Start by clearly defining what you want to achieve. Write it down in a single, concise sentence. This is your summit, the place you're aiming to reach. For example, let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Identify major milestones next. Identify the key milestones you need to hit along the way. These are like the base camps on a mountain climb. For a marathon, major milestones might include running a 5K, comfortably running 10 miles, and completing a half marathon. Each milestone should feel like a major accomplishment that brings you closer to the end goal. Break each milestone into smaller tasks. For each milestone, list the small, specific tasks you need to accomplish. For instance, if your first milestone is running a 5K, break it down into smaller tasks like run 3 times per week, follow a beginner training plan, and invest in proper running shoes. Each of these tasks is something you can accomplish in the short term and will help you reach your milestone. Set timelines for each step. Assign a realistic timeline for each task and milestone. Knowing when you need to complete each step keeps you on track and adds a sense of urgency without overwhelming you. For example, you might set a goal to comfortably run a 5K within 6 weeks, a half marathon in 3 months, and the full marathon within the year. Focus on daily and weekly goals rather than focusing on the big goal every day. Set small daily or weekly goals that will move you forward. Maybe this week's goal is to complete 3 3-mile runs. Each small achievement is a step forward and helps you maintain a sense of progress. Let's say your big goal is to write a book. Instead of focusing on the entire manuscript, start by breaking it down. First, outline the chapters. Then, set a goal of writing a specific number of words each day or week. You could begin by writing just 500 words a day. Over time, those daily efforts add up. One day, without feeling overwhelmed by the massive task of writing a whole book, you'll realize you've actually completed it. Every page, every paragraph, every sentence counts toward that larger goal. Breaking down big challenges into manageable steps is a powerful way to overcome the intimidation that comes with any significant goal. It allows you to make progress, stay motivated, and build confidence as you tackle each part. Remember, no journey is completed in a single step. It's the accumulation of small, consistent actions that bring you closer to your destination. By focusing on one small step at a time, you'll find that no goal is too big to achieve. Step 4, develop resilience through consistent action. At this point, you've established a positive mindset, set clear goals, and broken down your challenges into manageable steps. But there's one more crucial element you need: resilience. Resilience is the ability to keep going despite setbacks, difficulties, or even failures. It's the grit and mental strength that allow you to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward. When you develop resilience, you're equipping yourself to face any challenge that comes your way with confidence and determination. Resilience isn't just about enduring hardships, it's about learning from them. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. When you're resilient, you don't let failures or setbacks stop you. Instead, you see them as stepping stones to success. Building resilience helps you stay committed to your goals, especially during times when motivation alone may not be enough. It enables you to take consistent action, day in and day out, even when the road gets tough. One of the most powerful examples of resilience is the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison faced countless challenges on his journey to create a functioning electric light. In fact, he conducted over 1,000 experiments that didn't work. Most people would have given up after a few failed attempts, but not Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He saw each setback as a lesson, not as a defeat. Edison's unwavering commitment to his goal and his resilience in the face of repeated failure ultimately led to one of the most revolutionary inventions in history. His story teaches us that resilience is about persisting, learning, and pushing forward despite challenges. By refusing to give up, Edison turned failure into fuel, and today we all benefit from his resilience and persistence. Developing resilience takes practice, but there are several strategies you can use to build this important skill. Here are some actionable tips to help you stay consistent and strengthen your resilience, especially during tough times. Focus on small wins when you're working toward a big goal. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each time you make progress, no matter how minor it may seem, it's a sign that you're moving in the right direction. These small wins boost your confidence and remind you that your hard work is paying off. Celebrating small victories helps you build momentum and keeps you motivated even when the big goal still feels far away. Develop a routine. Consistency is easier when you establish a routine. Make your actions toward your goal a non-negotiable part of your day. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, set a specific time every day to write, even if it's just for 30 minutes. Over time, this routine becomes a habit, making it easier to take action even when you don't feel motivated. When consistency becomes part of your routine, resilience follows naturally. Practice self-compassion. Resilience doesn't mean pushing yourself to the point of burnout. It's important to be kind to yourself, especially during tough times. When you experience setbacks, avoid negative self-talk. Instead, remind yourself that setbacks are part of the journey. Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a friend. Self-compassion helps you recover from setbacks faster and keeps you mentally strong. Visualize your end goal. Visualization is a powerful tool for resilience. When you're feeling discouraged, take a moment to visualize the outcome you're working toward. Imagine what it will feel like to achieve your goal and the rewards of your hard work. This mental image can reignite your motivation and give you the strength to keep going. When you visualize your success, it becomes easier to stay focused and resilient. Seek support from others. Building resilience doesn't mean you have to go it alone. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support you, especially during challenging times. Share your goals with friends, family, or a mentor who can provide guidance and remind you of your strengths. Having a support system makes it easier to bounce back from setbacks, and sometimes a simple word of encouragement can make all the difference. Resilience is the backbone of achievement. It's what allows you to keep going, no matter how many times you stumble. Developing resilience through consistent action isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Every time you push through a tough moment, you're building a stronger version of yourself. Remember, resilience is not about being invincible. It's about having the strength to face challenges, learn from them, and come back even stronger. Keep taking those small, consistent steps, and with resilience as your foundation, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Step 5. Seek support and celebrate small wins. On the journey toward achieving any big goal, no one needs to go it alone. While personal resilience and determination are essential, we're social beings, and support from others can make a tremendous difference. Seeking support means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Friends, family, mentors, or accountability partners who can offer guidance, hold you accountable, and remind you of your strengths when challenges arise. Celebrating small wins along the way is equally important. Recognizing your own progress, even if it seems minor, keeps you motivated and reminds you that every step forward matters. Success isn't a single event. It's a series of small victories that add up over time. Each small win is a milestone worth acknowledging because it reinforces your efforts and strengthens your resolve to keep going. Consider the example of elite athletes who train with coaches and teammates. Many of the world's most successful athletes have coaches not just for skill improvement, but for support and encouragement. Take Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan had immense natural talent, but he also relied on mentors, teammates, and coaches to help him stay focused, motivated, and mentally strong throughout his career. His coach, Phil Jackson, played a crucial role not only in refining Jordan's skill, but in helping him stay grounded and resilient. Having someone in your corner, a coach, a friend, or an accountability partner, can make all the difference. These people can provide perspective, remind you of your progress, and keep you accountable to your goals. They can also offer advice and share experiences that help you see challenges in a new light. When you know someone else is invested in your journey, it strengthens your commitment to keep pushing forward. Let's break down some specific ways you can build a support system and celebrate the small wins to keep your morale high and stay motivated on your journey. Find an accountability partner, reach out to someone with similar goals or interests, whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague. Arrange regular check-ins where you can share updates on your progress, discuss challenges, and offer each other encouragement. Accountability partners can keep you on track and make the journey feel less isolating. Knowing that someone else is checking in on your progress can boost your consistency and help you stay focused. Work with a mentor. Mentors bring valuable experience and insights. They've often faced similar challenges and can offer guidance on how to overcome obstacles you're currently facing. A mentor can be someone in your field, a life coach, or simply someone whose advice you trust and respect. Set up regular meetings to gain advice, seek encouragement, and discuss your progress. Mentors not only provide support, but often challenge you to push beyond what you think you're capable of. Celebrate small wins regularly. Each time you reach a milestone or make progress, take a moment to celebrate. These celebrations don't need to be extravagant. They can be as simple as rewarding yourself with a favorite treat, taking a break, or spending time with loved ones. These small celebrations reinforce that your hard work is paying off and keep you motivated. For example, if you've reached a fitness milestone, treat yourself to a new piece of workout gear or a relaxing day off. This positive reinforcement keeps your morale high and reminds you that each small step counts. Practice self-recognition with a progress journal. Keep a journal where you record your accomplishments, big or small, each day or week. Reflecting on your progress reinforces your commitment and builds confidence. You might even include challenges you overcame to remind yourself of your resilience. Looking back at your journal entries over time can be a powerful reminder of how far you've come, especially during times when you're feeling discouraged. Express gratitude for your support system. Take time to thank those who support you. Expressing gratitude strengthens your relationships and reminds you that you're not alone on this journey. Whether it's a simple thank you message, a small gesture of appreciation, or spending quality time with loved ones, acknowledging the role they play in your life encourages them to keep supporting you and reinforces the value of the connection. Seeking support and celebrating small wins are powerful ways to stay motivated, even in the face of challenges. When you allow others to support you, you gain encouragement, accountability, and new perspectives on overcoming obstacles. And by celebrating each step forward, you keep your motivation strong, recognizing that every effort you make is a step closer to your goal. Remember, success is built through the small victories and the people who lift you up along the way. Embrace the journey, appreciate the support around you, and never overlook the power of each small win. As we bring everything together, let's quickly recap the 5 powerful steps you can use to overcome obstacles and stay motivated in your journey towards success. First, you began by embracing a positive mindset, understanding that your thoughts shape your reality and that are resilient. A positive attitude lays the foundation for growth. Then you moved on to setting clear, achievable goals. Establishing a destination gives you direction and fuels your motivation. After that, you learned the importance of breaking down challenges into manageable steps, making large goals feel achievable and helping you gain momentum with each small action. Next, you focused on developing resilience through consistent action. You discovered that resilience isn't about avoiding failure, but about learning from it and coming back stronger each time. Finally, we explored the value of seeking support and celebrating small wins. Surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and taking time to acknowledge your progress both play a crucial role in maintaining your motivation and determination. together. These 5 steps form a powerful framework that can help you tackle any obstacle that comes your way. Remember, obstacles aren't a sign that you're off track. In fact, they're a natural part of the journey to success. Every successful person has faced challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. It's easy to feel overwhelmed or discouraged, but remember, these challenges are simply opportunities to grow, learn, and build strength. By taking each of these steps to heart, you're equipping yourself with the tools and mindset needed to face anything life throws your way. It's normal to stumble, and it's okay to have tough days. What matters most is that you don't give up, that you stay committed to your goals, adapt when necessary, and remind yourself of the progress you've made. With every small win, every positive action, and every lesson learned from setbacks, you're building a path to long-term success. You have everything within you to overcome obstacles and rise to your fullest potential. Now it's time to take action. Don't let this knowledge remain just that knowledge. Put it into practice. Start today by choosing one of these steps to focus on. Maybe it's committing to a daily affirmation that reinforces your positive mindset, or perhaps it's setting a clear, achievable goal that you've been thinking about but haven't started yet. Maybe it's finding an accountability partner, or even celebrating a recent achievement, no matter how small it seems. The most important thing is to start. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want. Overcoming obstacles and staying motivated isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Commit to taking one action today and let it be the beginning of a new chapter where challenges become opportunities and where your motivation is fueled by purpose, positivity, and resilience. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, you have the strength, the courage, and the determination to overcome any obstacle. Keep pushing forward, keep celebrating your progress, and never lose sight of the amazing potential within you. Now go out there and make it happen.